Two criminals, one Savior, three crosses, standing on a lonely hill called Golgotha. The sky was growing darker. The air was heavy with pain, shame, and silence. On that day, three men were nailed to wooden beams, two for their crimes, and one for ours. Among those dying was a thief. We don't know his name. We don't know his full story. Only this: he was guilty. He had lived a life worthy of Roman execution. Some believe he was more than a common thief, possibly a violent rebel, a zealot, maybe even a murderer. But what matters most is not how he died, but what he did with his final breath. As the crowd stood watching, mocking, laughing, even one of the criminals cried out, "If you are the Christ, save yourself and us." But the other, something in his heart changed. Pain had stripped away pride. Fear had given way to truth. He had nothing left to offer except a broken heart and a desperate cry. He looked at the man on the middle cross, Jesus, bruised, bloodied, silent, and he said, "Don't you fear God? We're getting what we deserve, but this man has done nothing wrong." In that moment, he saw what many didn't. He didn't just see a man, he saw a king, a beaten, dying king with a crown of thorns and the power to save. Then, with the last strength he had, he whispered, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." No rituals, no religious training, no good works to present. He had nothing, and yet he had everything, because what he did have was faith, the kind of faith that moves the heart of God. And then Jesus turned his head toward him, wounded, suffering, breathing his final breaths, and he said, "Today you will be with me in paradise." Not tomorrow, not after judgment, not if he could prove himself first. Today, one word from Jesus, and a lifetime of sin was erased. One moment of grace, and eternity opened its gates. That thief is the first recorded person to enter heaven after the cross. Not a priest, not a prophet, not a perfect man, a thief. Because Jesus didn't come to save the righteous, he came to save the lost. Isaiah 53 says, "He was numbered with the transgressors. He bore the sin of many and made intercession for the sinners." This was that prophecy, fulfilled on a hill between two dying men. One hardened his heart, the other humbled himself. Two men, same distance from Jesus, but eternities apart. So what does this mean for us? It means no one is too far gone. It means that grace isn't earned, it's received. It means your past doesn't define your eternity. That thief never had time to fix his life, never went to church, never got baptized, never paid back what he stole. But he believed, and that was enough. Romans 10:13 says, "Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved." He called, Jesus answered, and maybe today you feel like that man. Maybe your story is filled with failure, shame, regret. Maybe you wonder, is it too late for me? Could God ever forgive someone like me? Look to the thief. He was dying, and Jesus saved him. He was guilty, and Jesus forgave him. He was forgotten by the world, but remembered by the King of Heaven. And if he did it for him, he can do it for you. There's still time. There's still grace. There's still hope. As long as you have breath, you can be saved. All it takes is to turn to Jesus and say, "Remember me." And he will, because he still saves, even now.